back for another episode for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Sorry that it's been a while, it's just that things have been so crazy and everything. But I'm going to start off now with the heroic Sith Raid. I know that in a lot of other videos that there are out there regarding Phase 3, they're all pretty much showing how you use Hermit Yoda in the 5th slot. But I know that there are lots of people out there, including myself, that actually don't even have Hermit Yoda up yet. So I'm just going to show you guys how you can consistently get over 4 million damage within Phase 3 using the Jedi Knight Revan team and using the 5th slot with General Kenobi instead of Hermit Yoda. Before we get going, I'm just going to show you guys the mods and everything. As you can see, gear wise, it's only Revan who's gear 12, the rest are all gear 11. Mods are quite straightforward. Revan hasn't got the ideal mods that I prefer. I prefer the 2 health sets to be critical chance sets, but that just came down to the fact that there is a lot more secondary speed on the health set. So as you can see there, Revan's got the high speed, so I'm pretty much using this is my arena team, so I've got all of my arena mods on them, and then pretty much with Bastily you're going to want speed as well. It's one of the most crucial things so that you can get the bonus assist from Yoda. So there we go, there's speed and there's health again. With her speed is an additional 93 on. It's not 100% yet, but it's getting there. And then with Yoda, what you want for him is you pretty much want as much offense as possible. So I put offense and crit chance. The most ideal, I prefer the crit damage triangle over the offense triangle. Unfortunately, I haven't got any secondary speed ones at the moment, so I'm basically going with this. But what you want is Yoda's speed as high as possible, as well as his damage. As you can see, speed is 221, only 64 added on, so it's not ideal. And then there's an extra 700 and 1000 special damage, and that's pretty much what you're looking for. Is he's going to be the main damage dealer within the raid itself. Jolie, you pretty much just want as well. You want speed and health. The main idea, the main goal with him is that you want to survive as long as possible, as well as calling in the assist for Yoda. So as you can see here, speed secondary, but also the health and protection is crucial, and it's the same for General Kenobi. Okay, so from here we're just gonna get right into it. As you can see, Kenobi's not even 7 stars yet. So all of this will be done within phase 3, but only in tier 6 of the heroic Sith Raid. So let's get straight into it, and I'll show you guys the strategy that pretty much that I use the whole time. And the only killer is pretty much whoever she isolates, because that's pretty much counts as an annihilate from Scion from phase 1. So the reason why Hermit Yoda is so useful is because you can heal through the isolate that she puts on, but we'll see how far we can get from here. So the main thing is you don't want to do any of these bonus attacks. For example, the ones that call mass assists. The main thing you want to do is just do either AoEs or you're just going to do single attacks the whole time. So the idea is to get the 3 sabers down as quickly as possible, not waste any time about it. So you don't really want to call in any assists or anything yet, you just want to get this one down. Not the greatest of starts, but okay. So the 2 worst ones to get isolated is Revan and it is Yoda. Mainly because now Revan can't really call anyone else to assist, so we're just going to have to stick with this for now as much as possible. Let's get the counters up. Let's call in Yoda. So the main thing here is just want to keep calling and assist the whole time to try and deal as much damage as you possibly can. Get everyone's speed up. Now you call in the mass assist. So you're pretty much going to call in all of the mass assists when she is down. Let's just get a big attack. Use that one. Let's just go with the basic. And see, the isolate really just messes up a bit of the plans. So this is going to show you pretty much almost the worst side of it, compared to if someone else would have to get isolated. So we're just going to stick with going basics here. So the only time you'll ever use the standalone is once she reaches about 20 or so. So also you got to remember you get to the enraged, so that's basically you want to use it when it's about halfway there. You don't want to use it too soon, but you also don't want to leave it for too late. The only other issue then with Kenobi is that he does give foresight, which means that Trey does have a chance to stun that person, but you can sort of work around it. So as you can see, Yoda is getting quite low already, so I mean this is definitely the worst. Not the worst, but this is definitely one of the more difficult runs that you are going to get. Let's call in Yoda again. Let's give everyone that speed up. So this is all you're pretty much just going to be doing the whole time. You want Yoda to be going in for as much as possible when she's downed. So ideally, you would want either Kenobi or Jolie to be the ones that get isolated. If that's not the case, you're just gonna have to find a way to work around it until she isolates someone else. So there we go. There's Jolie. So now you can pretty much know. Now is when I can get to work with the rest of the squad. So let's just go basic. Get rid of that. Let's go. That big AoE. Okay, let's just get rid of this one. Basic. And get rid of it. There we go. Now I can call in the mass assist. Okay. Let's just go for this one. So basic. So pretty much the whole thing next is that you're going to want to either have Yoda or Revan be the ones that are going to use standalone, as they are the ones who will have the counter up from Kenobi now, and then from there what you will want to do is use that counter to get rid of those sabers again as quickly as possible. So we're going to get that counter up, and we're just going to get a big attack, another mass assist. So this is pretty much the bonus of not having Revan or Yoda being isolated, is all of these constant bonus attacks. So hopefully Yoda goes again soon before she can call that. Counter attacks aren't going to work to my favor. Where's Yoda? There we go. Now you use standalone. Just clear all of that foresight. Now you just want to go basics. And then you're going to go basic again. And then from here, just go basic. There we go. So let's call in Revan. So this is by far not the most ideal run that you're going to have, but it's still going to work nonetheless. Let's just call in this. going to try and get Bastila coming around again as quickly as possible. Just to give all of those buffs to Yoda. There we go. To Yoda. There we go. Okay, so you just want to keep going. Now is when you use all of your big massive attacks, big assists. Let's go back to Yoda. Another big hit. That stun is not going to be too nice, but hopefully there we go. We can clear it for us. Let's just remove that one. Let's go with the basic. Let's go for another basic attack here. Basic. And clear that foresight and go for a basic. Should get it down. There we go. Try and switch it back to Bastila as quickly as possible so you can just keep applying the buffs to Yoda. You can also then spread them around, as well as then getting the speed up, which is absolutely crucial to getting as much damage as possible while Traya is down. So at the moment, just gotta wait another. There we go. So there we go. Just going to spread the buffs. And the whole idea is that you want Yoda to pretty much hit for as close to 100k damage as possible. At the moment it's not ideal. Still trying to work on getting his gear up, and hopefully that'll also increase the amount of damage that he does. But at the moment you just need to try and mod him for offense and critical chance as best as you can. There's the counter. Let's go for a basic over here. So close, that's fine. That should get rid of it. This one should be down soon. There we go. Still 4 more turns until enraged is hit. Even once she has hit enraged, you can still pretty much make it for a while. You just need to try and save all of your big AoE attacks till then, because the AoEs is pretty much what's going to help you get those sabers done quickly, quick enough so that you get her back down to the fallen position, and then you can just keep on doing a lot more damage. Let me see. There we go. Switch it around to Bastila. There's Yoda. Spread buffs around. Get the speed up. Call in the mass assist. Gonna have another isolate soon, so you just gotta hope that she doesn't isolate Yoda after this. If she does, then things are gonna get very tricky towards the end. Okay, there's a taunt up, that's gonna help a lot. That helps a lot. Okay, so let's just get rid of foresight. Let's get rid of this one. But Yoda after this. Just try and get that down. There we go. So this is by far not the best possible run that someone can get, but as you can see, you don't necessarily need Hermit Yoda to survive all the way up until enraged. You just need to work around the isolate that she puts on. So General Kenobi will probably end up end up dying after this, which is fine. He's pretty much just dead so that you get the taunt up so that you can take the isolate from Treya. And then once he does that, he just soaks up all of that damage for you while everyone else around him is pretty much hitting back at Treya. So we're just going to keep going with basics. So now is when she's pretty much going to start hitting enraged. There we go. So we're just going to see how long we can survive for. So the whole aim again is trying to get rid of these minions as quickly as possible, which is not looking extremely likely at the minute. Turn meter wise is not great, yeah. So let's come and call in Bastila. Not ideal, but it gets the job done. Let's do a standalone. It's not going to do anything. It's fine. It's hopefully that Jolie has got his ability back to use. Oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Bring them back, and let's go for one more round of this. So not going to get any buffs, but calling to assist is the main thing. Now you just want to pretty much use all of your abilities that you can while she's down. So call everyone to assist. Call in Yoda to assist. So the thing is, yeah, you just want to keep calling people in to assist the whole time. Keep that AoE just in case you get a chance to, then you can pretty much just use it as soon as she comes up again. But let's just keep going with this. If Revan survives this beginning onslaught, then you do stand a slight chance, but it's not entirely likely. I think they're both pretty much gonna go, yeah, there. And Jolie's gonna go, and now Yoda's gonna go. Okay. So that's pretty much how it works. So this run's not ideal. I mean, getting Revan isolated pretty much the first round, but it goes to show you that you can still get over 4 million damage quite easily without using Hermit Yoda in the 5th slot. Okay, so hope this helps. A lot of you out there who have a Revan team without Hermit Yoda, and shows that you can still do a fair amount of damage within the phase 3 of the heroic Sith Raid.